in the bottom, legs to the bottom. These were the screws we used, as all the photographs show. You may find that you'd had a hard time getting the power drill down there, so you might have to do your final tightening with the hand screwdriver, okay? They don't have to be like superhuman tight. Okay, so now you're going to take the shelf with the unfinished side up, and you're going to balance it so you can slide it. This will be much easier with two people. Sliding it across, not hitting the edges, dropping it down, and it'll rest there because that's the way the angles go. Then lifting it up and moving it, not sliding along, you approximately locate the 3 holes there with the 3 holes underneath. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this up in the air, and I'm going to find the middle hole and put a screw in by hand. And then take a second screw. Now Dave could be holding this thing while you do this, obviously. So I'm doing all these screws so that, and I start all 6 of them to make sure that they're all lined up correctly. And, you know, you'll find they might be a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so then what you're going to do, take the power drill. You're going to have, again, ideally Dave hold this thing up in the air. And just screw these down. You know, you may not, again, if you're in my situation where you can't really push because nobody's holding it up, I kind of have to do it as best I can. There's one leg that's a little bit out of alignment, so I'm just pulling it down that way. There we go. Okay. Just to make sure you understood what I was talking about. The holes were a tiny bit out, so I just pushed this a little bit to line it up, okay? Now I can do this. Okay, sometimes if you're up against something, it'll loosen the bit. By the way, that noise you're hearing, your drill is likely going to have a place where you can adjust according to these numbers. And you'll find that there's all the way at one end, it has no resistance whatsoever, so it just keeps on screw driving, whereas you come back a little bit, and what it'll do is it'll feel the tension of the screw and kind of do a brrrr for the last bit. You'll understand it. That's it. The only thing that I want to mention was when you look at the whole thing, don't worry about the fact that this angle doesn't correspond to this angle. Don't think that you've done something wrong. That's the way it's supposed to be, with the bad sides here. Okay, so we're all set, and that's it.